Hey y'all, I had some questions about the lesson 24 math homework, so I just figured I'd get on here and I'd show y'all exactly what I taught them. I don't want y'all to teach them the wrong way, and unfortunately, Common Core is super confusing. So first of all, I'm going to start with like a problem like this. So they're going to see problems like 24 plus 16, it might be 22 plus 13. I'm going to do a couple examples to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. So we're going to start with 24 plus 16. So basically the first thing that I taught them to do is that they always have to break apart the smaller number. So in this problem, the smaller number is going to be 16. In order to break apart 16, they need to draw a number bond under 16 and write the two parts of 16. Students should already know that the two parts of 16 are 10 and 6. Any numbers that we are breaking apart right now is going to be numbers with a 10 and some 1. So a 10 and some 1s. Basically, the next thing that I taught them to do is that they're only going to circle their tens numbers. Their tens numbers are going to be numbers like 24 and the number 10. So they're going to circle 24 and 10. The reason I teach them to circle the tens numbers is because the tens numbers are what is in their first number sentence, and it helps them figure out which numbers we have not used yet for the second number sentence. So what I've taught them is that the numbers in the circle have been used, and we can't use 16 because we already broke it down, so the only number left would be 6. Now that's going to make a little more sense in just a second when I figure working out the number sentences. So our first number sentence is going to be our tens number sentence, which is going to be 24 plus 10. So basically the students should know that 24 plus 10 is equal to 34. Now this is where it comes in when I was talking about it's easier for them to understand what's left in the numbers. So we use 24, it's down here. We use 10, it's down here. And we can't use 16 because we just broke it up. So the only thing that they have left is the number 6 for their second number sentence. So their second number sentence is going to be 34 plus 6. So they're going to write 34 plus 6 equals 40. So I broke this down for them into 4 steps. The 4 steps that I told them was that they needed their circle, they needed their number bond, they needed their tens number sentence, and their other number sentence. So basically, this is what I broke it down into in the classroom. So this is exactly what they've seen. Now, the issue that we ran into in class, which is why I sent the homework home, is because a lot of them were adding. So they would do 24 plus 10 equals 34, and then they'd add 34 to 16. So that is the issue that we were having in class. We are doing this for the next couple of days, which is great because I love the strategy and I think it's really good for them to understand. But the extra help is always welcome, especially for the students who are just mixing up parts or somehow adding the wrong numbers. Like I said, a lot of the things that I had was like they were doing like, or they were finding 24 plus 16 and they were making it equal 40, and then they were adding it to 10 or they were adding it to 6. Somewhere along those lines, there was just a little bit of confusion. So I'm going to do one more problem just for an example. So the second problem that I'm going to write is I'm going to do 22 plus 13. I apologize. My door hanger keeps slamming against the window because of the wind. Okay, so again, like I said, the first thing they're always going to have to do is they have to break apart the smallest number. So they're going to break apart 13 into 10 and 3. Okay, that should be easy. They should be able to do that. Then they have to circle their tens numbers. So their tens numbers, the way they know that is that this has a number in the tens place. 3 does not. 3 is all by itself. So 3 is just a ones number. These are tens numbers. So we're going to put a circle around 22 and 10. So that's step 1 and step 2 right there. Okay. Step 3 is their tens number sentence, which is going to be 22 plus 10. So we're going to write 22 plus 10. And they should know that 22 plus 10 equals 32. Then we're going to go to the only number that's left. We used 22, we used 10, we broke down 13, so the only number that I have left is 3. Okay, so then we're going to make our ones number sentence, which is step 4. So our ones number sentence is going to be 32 plus 3, and they can count on 32, 33, 34, 35, and they're going to write that, and then they go back and they check for all of their criteria. Do I have step 1? Yes. Do I have step 2? Yes. Step 3? Yes. Step 4? Yes. And that is how they should be working the problems on their homework.